Yo, what's up, guys? All right, so this one's kind of going to be short, quick, simple. I'm having an issue with the oil catch can in the car, or was, but the oil catch can wasn't the problem, so I ended up buying a 3-valve oil catch can from this 2-valve here, a little cheap guy off eBay, and that didn't solve it. There's a whole lot more going on, but really this is just more of a video on why you do need an oil catch can in your car. It's not a rice thing like everybody wants it to be. So go ahead, unscrew it, and all I have is a stock standard GDI engine, but I'm gonna put that aside for right now because that's where the interesting stuff comes in. All right, so I don't know if you can see down up in there, but there is a lot of gunk. There's oil sliding down. There's actual, like, hard buildup on the inside of the can. On the inside of this can here, there's even like some little particles of stuff down in the bottom of it. Real nasty looking junk. Well, that's just showing that, you know, even in a standard unbaffled can, well, it does have baffling, but not, you know, actual good baffling. This thing does actually catch oil. And this is the main reason you won't want, especially if you have a GDI engine. All of that black built up stuff right there. This was on the PCV line. Even right down there in that side corner. I think I can unscrew that. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. Okay. Put some muscle down on that. All right. Bam. Look at that. All of that black stuff, that's not on the inside of this thing. That's right here on this first stage, if you will, of baffling, even right there. That's carbon deposits, guys. That hard. She's not focusing. Here it is. All of that hard stuff right there. That is what builds up on your valves, especially in a GDI engine. You have a turbocharged application too. You've got this stuff building up. If you don't have a GDI, if you don't have a catch can, look at it. It's solid. Like all of that right there around that rim, right there. All of that built up on the inside of there. It's like this junk right here. And it's all carbon deposits. And this was a cheap, unbaffled can. I think I just had like some scrubber sitting in. It came up to like right there in the can. And it's a pretty deep can. And I mean, I've still got all of this. This is the in port here. You can see where it was swirling around. And then even coming out the out port, you can still see where it was starting to build up. Yeah, I can't even get the little dipstick out. And I don't think this separated. Actually, it did. Awesome. So, yeah. Honestly, now that I know this separates, I may go, because I do need to install a second one in my car on the valve cover vent. I may put some stainless steel scrubber back down up in here. Put a some copper or some brass, like a small piece of the copper or brass scrubber or whatever, and stuff it up in there. And kind of just screw that back onto it. But yeah, this is why all of this is why you need this can. This would be on my valves right now. And I know there is some on my valves because the valve cover gasket, I mean, not valve cover gasket, but the valve cover vent. Even though everything that comes out the valve cover's vent is just pure oil and air that's just been pressurized on the inside of the actual valve cover, and it goes straight to the air intake, down through the throttle body and into the engine. It's still oil. I mean, it's gonna harden, it's gonna get on the back of the actual valve. I mean, it may help with lubricate, I have no idea, but still, it's definitely something that I would like to catch and stop, because, you know, you got 100,000 miles of this, and this can, I think, I've emptied it 3 times, changed the oil with it on twice, so it's got maybe 15,000 miles on it. This can's maybe 15,000 miles on it, if that. You know, just imagine your engine, if you've never had one of these installed, you've got a turbocharged GDI. Double, triple, quadruple that if you've got something like 40, 50, 60,000 miles on your car. You need to get something done. But anyway, guys, that was it. Y'all have a good one.